I'm gonna mix it up real good. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I should filter this more. All right, what's going on, friends? Now in this video, I'm gonna be burning my Hcalory diesel heater. Now I've already made a video on putting this thing all together and kind of running it a little bit. But in that video, I said I wanted to run some used oil through it. So in this video, I'm gonna run this for a little while on just straight diesel, which I only have a little bit left here. I'm probably gonna try to run this down closer to where it comes out and goes into the fuel line. And I wanna take a couple readings, how hot the air is coming out. And it does, let me show you. You can't see it till I turn it on, but on the app itself, it says on here the temperature. I think it's reading the temperature of the heat or the heat exchanger inside this thing. So I want to see what that temperature is reading on, like, I'm going to probably run this all the way on high heat with the diesel and see what my temperature readings are. So I'll see the temperature of the air coming out and like the heat exchanger itself, at least what it tells me on here. And then I'm going to run some of this used oil and diesel mixture. I'm not going to run straight used oil in it, but I'm going to put this like 50-50. It's going to be really close because I will have a little bit of diesel left in here because it doesn't all drain out. But then we're going to see what the different temperatures that runs on this, like the air coming out and the heat exchanger. We'll see what those temperatures are, see if they're higher or lower. So let me get this thing fired up. I'm going to let it warm up and we'll check some of the temperatures. There we go. And I'm just going to run it off of like where you can run it. You can do it on like, there's 6 different settings on this thing. Right now it's on H6. All right, I'm going to let this run for just a little while, then I will check the temperatures. And before this gets too hot, I'm going to put a little black dot so I check this in the same exact spot both times, or all the times I check it. So I'm going to take this marker and I'm going to put a spot right here. All right, we'll check it on that black dot. I'll probably take my infrared thermometer and I will aim it in there. There's like a little black ring in there. I'll aim it right on that same black ring. The temperatures are definitely different from like right here at the end compared to way back here. All right, let me let this get warmed up. Max gear 6. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it did start picking up. We'll let that run on 6 for a good half hour, 40 minutes to get up to temperature. And I'm going to fill this up with, right now it has that used motor oil in it. And I don't know if it matters, but it's some good old 0W20. Seems to be in everything nowadays. So I got 0W20 up to there. Now I'm going to fill the other 2.5 quarts are going to be with diesel. So it's going to be up somewhere up here. And it will have a little diesel still left in there. So it's going to be close to the 50-50. Actually, maybe I'll keep my diesel down a little bit because there's still some in there. Maybe we'll just go up to there. This is just kind of guessing a little bit. Hopefully I don't ruin this thing. I think I'm going to call that a day. I love when I get diesel on my hands. It's awesome. So now I have it up to just a little bit above the 4 quarts. Now I'm thinking it's going to be close to the 50-50 or closer, because I know I have probably about a quart left in there. I did take that used motor oil and I ran it through this old t-shirt just to kind of filter it. Now I think I'm going to go get another old t-shirt and run this through that one more time just to try to make sure there's no junk in there, because I know my fuel filter back here is kind of a cheap fuel filter. All right, it's been running on 6, which is high, for about at least a half an hour, 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, about 40 minutes. And it's showing 334. Can you see that? Yeah, 334 on the aluminum body temperature. Oh, they're saying 338 now. 334, kind of goes up and down. So we'll put 334. Now let's check my little black dot that I put on there at 120. And then inside, all the way on that black spot, 153, 152, 154. We'll put 154. And now I want to check, if you look inside there, you can see, I'll burn my camera up. Right inside there, you can see like where what I'm calling the heat exchanger. I'm going to put the dot right in the center of that and see what that is actually showing with my infrared thermometer. Right in the center, 212, 214, there we go. Let's say 204. Good thing is I got this all the way down to where it goes into the fuel line. So that's kind of good. All right, now I have that all shut down. I think it's still cooling down. Once this cools completely down, I'm gonna dump this diesel and used oil in the tank. I'm gonna mix it up real good. And I'm gonna dump it through this funnel and filter it as it goes in, because I don't have another container that's really like perfectly clean. So I'm just gonna filter it as it goes in. All right, I got a different funnel. I'm only gonna go through a single one. It's black. Do you think this is gonna be good or bad or ruin my heater? Or let me know what you think down in the comments. Maybe I'm just crazy. Maybe I should filter this more. I already filtered the oil once. Now I'm filtering the oil and diesel a second time. Maybe I should thin it out more. It seems pretty thin. Hopefully I don't have to tear my heater apart and clean it all up. If this works, I'll just use this one now again. This is cleaner than my other ones. All right, while that's dripping a little bit, I think it's gonna be fine to light this thing off. Turn this thing on, just hold in the power button. There we go. I'm gonna run this right on H6, the high level, and we'll see where it goes from there. I have all my readings wrote down here from when I was just burning the diesel. I like the app because it shows me. Now, if you guys do want one of these Hcalory diesel heaters, I'll have a 10% off code down in the description. It is running the ignition, I guess it says right at the top, ignition. The little app is pretty cool. The body temperature still says 107. So it's, oh, there we go. It says ignition. Hopefully it works. Oh, it's running through my fuel line. I can't say it worked yet because look, there. It's filtering that diesel and used oil through there. I'm going to see if it's going to shut her down. It's going through the filter. Slowly getting darker back there. Oh, there you go. Now she's really dark back there. It's going to go through the fuel pump. Nice and dark. Oh, hope I don't mess her up. There it comes. I see some coming out. It's getting darker. It's kind of neat that I can see all the fuel lines because this is all opened up. I'd have to say it's definitely getting into the burn chamber now. It's all pretty dark. Still says it's running. It says the aluminum body temperature 298. 294 went down. It's definitely in there now, and it is 4:31. So let's come back to this in about a half an hour. Half an hour, 40 minutes. So when I come back around 10 after 5, do you guys think it's going to be, everything's going to run hotter or it's going to run all the same? Put that down in the comments. All right, it's been running about 15 minutes and the fuel line is definitely diesel and oil mixed. You can see in the fuel line. And it is still running flawless. So let me take you outside and show the exhaust, what the exhaust looks like. What you doing, girl? There you go. The exhaust is perfectly clear. Cannot even see it. It's hot. This down here is still nice and cool. Nothing is getting hot. There's my Piper. Come here, girl. Come here, yeah, good girl. All right, it is, I think, 5:09. And I did get me one little adult beverage to make sure I stay hydrated. Have you guys ever drank Lucky Streak, really cheap. Let me know if you've ever drank that. It looks like this. Don't drink too many, drink responsibly. Let's see what kind of temperatures I'm getting now, if it's a lot hotter or about the same. Let me open this app, connect it. Now it is showing 330 for the aluminum body temperature. 334. That's the same as the last time. It didn't change. So I'm gonna guess all my other temperatures are the same. That's crazy. Huh. I thought it would be different. We'll put it on the black dot. 126, 123, 125, 124, 123. Let's see. Yeah, that's about the same. I got about 120, so 120, 123. I don't even know why I'm doing this. The same thing in there. 189, 186, oh, I got 154 last time. 189, I don't know. Let's go on the heat exchanger itself. 215, 220, oh, 210, 209, 212, 212, about 200 to 212. Yeah, same thing. I got 204. Well, my temperatures are coming out the same. It's still running. I guess the good thing is I can burn up all my used oil, and I get about the same temperatures. I don't know if this would make it a lot dirtier. Maybe one of these times I will rip that apart to see if it looks like it's getting really sooted up or gross inside. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. If you want me to rip that apart, and we'll take like the heat exchanger apart and look in the burn chamber and see what it looks like. Maybe for now I might try to burn it, like dump a little more diesel in there and just, I don't know, thin it out a little more just to make sure that doesn't clog it all up. And then throughout the winter, I'll probably still burn some of my used oil in there. Well, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out here on YouTube. And I'm trying to still hit 100,000 subscribers. So if you are one of the people out there that subscribe to my channel, thank you very much. It's really helping me out. And because of you guys, I'm able to, there's a lot more to the story, but I have 2 other boys living in my house right now that I can afford to take care of these boys along with my 2 boys because of you guys. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and it helps me to be able to afford everything to help take care of these kids. God has been very, very, very good to me. I'm very blessed and able to do that. This channel has turned out to be awesome. So thank you very much if you're one of my subscribers. If you're not, please hit that subscribe button. It would really help me out here on YouTube, and also help me out to help keep taking care of these 2 boys. Maybe one of these days I'll show you the 2 boys I've been taking care of. God bless and have a great day.